We chased the Saracens, and killing them all the way up to Solomon's temple. Before long, its walls were streaming with blood. We killed both men and women, cutting off their heads with our drawn swords. The surviving Saracens dragged the dead bodies out in front of the city gates and piled them up in mounds as high as houses. No one has ever seen or heard such slaughter of pagans. For they burnt them on pyres as high as pyramids. No one knew how many there were. Except God. Jerusalem is ours.
The fact that against all the odds, seemingly in a miracle, this crusade took Jerusalem, it achieved what it had set out to do, that seemed a very clear indication that God's hand was at work, and that its participants and all of Western Europe suddenly thought, this is true, God really does want a crusade to happen, God really is behind this venture.
Almost 3 years after he left his homeland in northern Europe, Duke Godfrey would become the new Christian ruler of Jerusalem. Humbly, he refused to be crowned king in the city where Jesus Christ had reigned. A year later, he died in the holy city. Baldwin, the treacherous lord of Edessa, rushed to fill his shoes. He didn't share his brother's theological qualms. He readily took the title King of Jerusalem. News sped back to Europe of the extraordinary success of the First Crusade. But the inspiration for 60,000 men to travel 3,000 miles, Pope Urban, died